Welcome everybody to game one here of the finals of the Lorcana Weekly from Impact Gaming Center in beautiful Fairview Heights, Illinois. You got myself on the left playing Amethyst Emerald against my opponent here.
Yep, my name is Lukas. I'm playing Amber Steel songs for this video.
And we're going through the mulligan phase here and about to start.
I don't remember exactly what I put back. I can't really see it on the video, but generally I want Cinderella, some songs. I would love to have an aerial in my opening hand. Did I get it? Probably not. I believe I saw a grab your sword in there. Not something you want to see with the opening hand, especially when you don't have aerial.
I don't remember exactly. I remember I had my Merfolk, which is what I'm looking for almost always in my opening hand with this deck.
It's a very good opening card.
Best one drop in the game, baby. But yeah, okay, I can see my hand. I got like a goat.
Ink to Benja. I don't need that. He's not playing items.
Yeah, no items here. Definitely not. Oh, look at the tech there.
Yeah, has set my heart. That's a good card against me because I'm playing 4 lanterns.
See, I run it for lanterns, flutes,
Spellbooks?
spellbook. I also like to try to take away options if I'm playing against a Sapphire Ruby. You know, take away some of their early items, so no Hiram.
Absolutely.
Tomfoolery.
Speaking of tomfoolery, I just pinged the Chernobog's followers for 1.
Smart play. I mean, definitely take away early options, take away my early aggression, which, you know, this deck's all about tempo.
I mean, yeah, if you keep him out there, you either take the card or you play a snake. And I really don't want to see either of those.
Yeah, I decided to ink a goat here.
Ursula.
Little Ursula.
Yep. And, oh, look at that disgusting hand. Goodness. So I did open the grab your swords. I do have a big Cinderella, which my plan going into this was to try and drop the big Cinderella, but it really didn't play out too well. I think I just ripped that big queen, which is great.
Definitely. Good top deck thing.
Yes, but I also got my grab your swords ripped. Not that it would have helped in this particular scenario, but at least if he vomits his hand out, I would have the opportunity to do it. Yeah.
And you know, if I see an opportunity to go wide with this deck, I'm gonna try to do it. So.
Absolutely. Goodbye, Robin Hood. I got to keep the train going, even though I only have the big Cinderella in my hand now.
I mean, at this point, when I draw the crab, I'm like, okay, he's got big Cinderella. If it hits the board, I have to hold it. Usually, that's one of my ink targets. So. Wow, I look like a statue. Look at how hard I'm thinking.
Yep. There's a lot to be thinking about when you have 6 cards in your hand. Yeah, Flynn Rider.
Inking a Flynn Rider, yeah.
That's fair. Grab your sword target. Big Ursula. Sense to me. Do you have... I believe you did have a Friends on the other side, didn't you?
No.
No?
I did not.
Oh, okay. Well... that is probably the card that you'd want to see in that particular scenario. If you played Mother Knows Best with her, Double Sang, I would just replay my hand, you know?
I mean, it's more like if you top into a kill spell, I'm trying to bait it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's more what that play is, more than anything else right there.
Yes. Alright. I believe I just drew Inked and Passed, which is always a play that you want to see.
Yeah, forced to ink a goat. Because I don't want to get rid of my second. Yep, there we go. Because I knew I was wanting to play that.
Yeah, Queen's Castle is going to be pretty good, especially if I'm not going to be able to immediately take it out, which I need 7 on the board. Queen's 4, goodbye other queen, shift, and now I can take it out. I would expose my queen questing with her. Exposing the Cinderella is less of a big deal because she has the resist 2 and 5 willpower. But yeah, I just quest, minus on the Ursula, plus on the Cinderella, goodbye Queen's Castle. Has to go immediately, or else you just rack up the lore and the cards on me, which I really don't need, especially when I'm in a hole this deep to begin with.
Oh, there's the rip. Good top deck by me there.
Ah, yes. Very skillful play.
Ripping the friends.
Yes. Now, this is why Ursula is a $40 card.
Exactly.
We just draw all of this.
Put it right back on the bottom.
Yep.
That's the crazy part.
Not that you would draw it again. I mean, maybe if you're playing Friends on the other side every time, then you would draw it again. But, you know.
I mean, there is always odd case, you might have to shuffle your deck on something.
Yeah, a lot of Emerald Amethyst decks play Yzma.
I actually don't play it in my list, but
Yes, I know, and I knew that you didn't. But if you do have it in that case, then yeah, putting the song back is even more good. Bouncing Ursula is crucial in this because I'm gonna kill it if I have the opportunity.
Indeed, that's why I'm bouncing it to set up the Mother Knows Best play.
Yes.
I should have taken out Queen there, but the reason I didn't take out Queen was because I was going to take out the Cinderella this turn with the crab play, which is the whole reason I didn't crash into Queen last turn.
I just gotta keep questing with my Cinderella while I still have her. So.
And knowing that it was coming was why I held the crab and set up the crab play here.
Of course, I did not know you had the crab, but I can't just not do it because I think you would have it. You know, in this case, I'd make you play it. 7, boom, goodbye Cinderella. Great way to deal with such a big target. That Cinderella won me a few games that week.
And now I'm setting up total board control.
Yep. I have 0 cards. And do I get Whole New World? Of course not. But I've still got to make this work. The game is not over yet. It's just getting bad.
Very bad. Very quickly.
Yes. And yeah, I just inked a Robin Hood. I believe I had 5 there. I generally want to get up to...
Yeah, it looks like you had 5 before that.
Yeah, I want to get up to 7 because if I rip a Simba or a Cinderella, I want to be able to just play it. And having the 1 Robin Hood on the board is not going to save me there. You know, I would take out a Flynn Rider, but then I would still lose because you have... How many cards now? Oh, look at that. Another brilliant rip. Yes.
Didn't even need it.
Yes.
But...
And you could always sing Mother Knows Best with the crab to bounce my queen if you really feel that way.
Let me throw my shit on the floor. Stuff on the floor here. Oops. We'll have to edit that out.
Sorry, Alex.
Sorry.
Sudden shell. You don't need that. I have 0 cards. I don't think you're at double-digit lore yet, but you're definitely setting up to make it a big problem. And I don't see another...
I'm at 7.
Is that a Queen's Castle? Yep. Yeah. And now you get to move all your annoying stuff there. Or you can just drop more.
And then move annoying stuff there.
Yes. I would need a song to take out the Merfolk. And moving the crab is probably the best play there because if I challenge it, I might lose my queen.
Yep. That's... Moving the crab also, like... The crab is the target you're least likely to hit, but you also don't want me drawing even more cards, so
right.
It's just it's a forcing a, force your hand kind of play.
Big lantern rip from me. You know, you always have to tap the lantern and then pass. And you'll see that play come up a few times during the set, I believe. It came up quite a bit earlier in the tournament because lantern is so good you can just use it and then not use it. You know.
God, this deck feels so unfair sometimes. It just draws so many cards, and it's so aggressive.
See, the double saying friends on the other side, drawing 2 off of the Queen's Castle, and getting 2 lore is just too much to deal with. Seems like I exhausted my hand trying to set up my board, and now my board is gone. So, and time is just completely running away with this game at this point. Why not? We'll take some more cards.
You know, Maleficent's a card that I've really considered cutting completely out of my build. This week I'm down to playing just 2.
Yeah, that'd be all right. I mean, in the 3-drop slot, you have plenty of options. Of course, you're playing 4 Fox. You're probably playing 2 or 3 Kate Cloud Kickers.
3.
Yes. And then you got the crabs, of course.
Which I up my count to 3
yes.
down from 2.
And I have to scoop because I just had nothing at all.
And I had the world.
Yep. So game 2, the game plan really has not changed. I knew what Tom was playing going into this game. So
wow, look how sloppy I am with my cards.
Oh,
pathetic.
Man.
Pathetic.
I mean, that's just a regular pile shuffle, isn't it? You throw it in a pile and then you shuffle.
Yeah, half upside down and half the other way.
I'm spilling my card. I spill my cards all the time, shuffling my deck. I kind of just man would just boom, 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 shove them in there. But Yep.
This is the game I think I open with just the absolute nuts.
The hand was brilliant, and I really didn't feel like showing my hand if that shows you how good it was. But yeah, the game plan for me going into this is to just try and slow time down as much as possible.
Now you can see, look at, I go straight into my auto keep mode there, and
I put back 5. So, of course, you never know what you'll draw off the mulligan. What did I keep? I believe I kept a whole new world that time.
Oh man,
because I knew all that draw. I mean, even if if I get down to the point where I have no cards in my hand, being able to fire off a whole new world can really make a difference. Because if Tom's sitting there drawing, eventually he'll run out of. I guess he wouldn't necessarily run out of the draw resources, but if I do that, fire that off.
That's the crazy thing about that deck. It doesn't run out of draw.
Even when you have that many cards in your hand, it's a bit of a soft reset.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so we got an Ursula, a Snake, a Flynn Rider, a Merfolk.
Merfolk, Big Ursula, Fox.
And
2 snakes.
Two snakes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
Wish I had a song, but you know, I'm sure I'll top into one.
And I believe
Another Merfolk.
I believe I did have a song because I played the Cinderella instead of the Queen.
And this is an easy ink here with having 2 of those in hand and all the options now for my 2-drop.
Yeah. I might not have had anything to kill the Merfolk, so I'd probably just have to ink and pass. Probably play the Queen. Presumably I didn't play the Little Queen because I did not have the Big Queen.
Tinkerbell. Ink the Tink.
Yes, I don't play any baby tanks to shift into it, so she's kind of just something to play when I get going late game. I played 3 of them that day, and it would be alright against Tom's deck. At least being able to come in and immediately pop Merfolks would be pretty good.
And I'm going to do the old quest and bounce play here, getting rid of Flynn Rider.
Yep. Not that Merfolk is worth protecting, but it just makes it that much more annoying to deal with. Especially
he's worth protecting. And I can bust out a couple more later and put heavy pressure on. That's the play.
It also prevents me from really questing because I know Snake's just going to kill whatever I got, and then maybe Fox will come in after that and kill whatever I don't.
See, that's why I bounce back the Merfolk. I do have a Fox, so I can use it again.
Yes.
Bounce off Fox.
I have to pass because that Snake is just eyeing me down. I cannot. It's not something that I can really tolerate.
See, I think I misplayed there, inking the kit.
Kit would have been pretty good.
I decided to make a power play here.
There's 2 whole new worlds, 1 grab your sword.
That's why I went for the grab your swords. I know I discard the grab your swords here because there's no point in hitting a whole new world because you've got 2.
Yeah.
So, also it allows this play to go through.
Mm-hmm. In retrospect, I probably should not have held the whole new world in my hand because I have basically no ink now. I want to play the big Cinderella, even though she'll probably just get bounced. But if I don't draw something inkable off of the Let the Storm Rage on that I rip, then I just have to ink her.
Yeah, I definitely would have discarded that had that been in your hand.
Inking the Bare Necessities might also not have been the best play because I knew you're playing all types of icky songs.
What do you have in your hand though that's inkable?
Cinderella now, I believe. So I probably had to ink this.
Yeah.
Did I ink Cinderella?
No. I think you have Cinderella and 2 whole new worlds in your hand.
Yeah, whole new world, Cinderella. Yeah. So I just pass. So
I mean, yeah, you're kind of forced to ink it.
Not a good move. In retrospect, I should have inked the Cinderella and just dealt with it, you know, because at that point
this is a bad play on my part too. Wow.
Kill the Cinderella. Now I really should have inked the big.
I don't know why I got rid of that Fox though.
Yeah, I mean bouncing the Ursula probably would be neat, but you can always just play all your stuff when you know I have basically nothing.
Kind of the game plan was just keep the pedal to the metal. I know that you're going to be forced to play that, and that's also going to give me a reset. Mm-hmm. If I'm ahead on board, it just gives me huge tempo.
Yep. And otherwise, if I don't, then I kind of just go into my next hand with nothing still.
Right.
And that's a problem. If I do that, I would have to rip a big queen so that I could shift, sing it, and then maybe have some ink left to make another play. But otherwise, I have to play that and then respond to your snake.
Don't ink the. Oh, I got another fox in hand. Okay.
Okay. I mean, 2 foxes inked. Last game you inked 2 goats, but you can always just draw 4 cards and everything's fine.
I got like 90 cards in hand at this point.
Yeah, you might as well just swap your hand in your deck. But I have nothing with Rush, so the only way I would be able to pop anything is if I had songs. And
Please tell me I play the location here. If I don't play the castle, I'm a bad player.
Apparently not.
I'm a bad player.
Snake, bounce, merfolk. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see this play. Merfolk back, 2 more for Flynn Rider.
Yeah.
I like it. That's alright.
It probably wasn't necessary to bounce the merfolk. You probably could have bounced the Ursula because whatever I would have been able to play next turn would have killed the merfolk anyway.
Yeah.
And at least with the Ursula, you can play it again and rip another song. But
I think I probably should have just played the location and moved something over there.
that also would have been very valid. Let's play for Ariel. Ariel's pretty good, but I forgot if I whiffed or not on this. Oh no, I
No. You
Yeah,
didn't have
hold it up.
you didn't have the curse like Jared does against me.
no, yeah,
Whiff 4 times in a row with Ariel. In
Yeah.
a deck playing 20 songs.
yeah. It's not like the whole deck's based around songs or anything, you know. But I have to take the third whole new world, bare necessities, and now I can rip the castle, which definitely don't rip has set my heart. I mean, Mother Knows Best is not really. I mean, it would be fine, but I would also have to play something else to really justify double sing. I mean, I do play the Robin Hood, but is that worth double bouncing? Probably not.
I mean, yeah, just to keep the pedal in the metal.
Yeah.
I'm already at 7, so
Yeah.
yeah, bounce them both. What is that? 9, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Puts me in range for game next turn.
Yes. And
Bounce something with Fox.
yeah, castle's gone. So I guess it really just comes down to
Inca Chernobog's followers, which isn't even in my list this week.
yeah, you don't need that. You could also play the goat and just get even more lore.
Yeah, rabbit or goat is probably a good play here.
Yes, and there comes the goat.
Yeah, goat.
I have nothing for goat because, especially this late in the game. See, there's ready up and scoop, right?
I think so.
Yep, nothing.
Yep.
Good games.
Wow, that was a quick set.
Yeah, very quick. There was not a lot of hope. I definitely made some mistakes.
I did too, looking back at it. Well, I'm glad that we actually got to watch this back because
And watching it back is fun, you know. It's
It
gotta
tighten
get
up the game a little.
Gotta get that tape in, you know.
Well, everybody, give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, yep, all that good stuff, and come visit us down at Impact Gaming Center.
Yeah, it's a hoot. You guys will have fun coming down here. We do Thursday night leagues. This is what this one was from. We do Sunday nights too. Sunday is a lot more casual. You know, if you're learning the game, come on by on a Sunday. We'll teach you what's up. Thank you very much, and have a good day.